looks a little better already. I'm here. No need to wait for me. There it is. Oh, that is so pretty. So much better. All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back in the building. So glad to see you all. Come on in the room, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let's get our supplies together, okay? Because the girl needs her supplies. She needs her tweezer. She needs her cutting tool. Okay. She needs, what else she needs? Maybe some whiteout. We're going to see. We're going to see whether she needs all that this morning. Welcome back. I'm sure your picture, does your picture look better, y'all? Y'all picture's looking better now. Grown woman on the grind. Welcome, welcome. Washington, welcome. Kim, Jesse, Raquel. Buenos dias. Snot. Good morning. Good morning, boo. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so what we are doing for this week, Riddick is back. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. So I did say what we're doing already for this week. We're going to be, what are we doing, y'all? See, I need a scissors. And I just took my scissors and put them right over here. Okay, we're going to be using the same sticker book that we used. You're hungry and you needed some coffee. The picture quality is better. Good job. Good job. Yes, and you can still hear me. That's wonderful. We're going to be just using the same sticker book that we used for the oh my goodness. Y'all know the Moxie. And we're going to be using that in here. Now I need to figure out how exactly I'm going to be using these particular stickers. Well, I guess I'm going to use it exactly like this. Let's put it right at the bottom. Right there, so. Because I want to cover the asterisk on each page. So that's good. And then we have this one that says, always radiate love. And this one right next to it. It says balance power with grace. So that's good too, but I don't know if I want that there. Let's put this white yassa. And I'm putting it lower because I don't know. Well, let's do right here. I did already say we could cover this if we wanted to, but I don't know if I'm going to cover that at all. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. Where the rest of the people at? Where the rest of the people at? Good morning and welcome into the morning tea. So this week we are decorating my Erin Condren A5 agenda. And this we're doing for the month of June. So we're getting June already set up. Hopefully we're able to do that for the month of June. We'll see how that works out, right? Working and listening, Sharon. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so hopefully we're able to get all that set up. You know what I mean? This one looks crooked. This looks crooked. Why is it crooked is the question. I thought I did a good job. Good morning, Beth. Welcome back in. I thought I did a good job laying it down. That's a little better. I did go ahead and punch my pages to insert them and cut them to insert them so I can easily take them in and out. of this. So yeah. Important, upcoming. We're just going to place things there because it's not necessarily what is going to be used for the day. Don't make a difference. We're not going to attempt to do 10 stickers per day here. So my 10 sticker crew, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Beth Lewis, good morning. Welcome back. Dexter, welcome back. Corinna, welcome back. Y'all don't come for me. That 10 sticker crew trying to get me. We had a green one, I think. Yes, we had a green one. So I want to use the green one as well. So I'm going to put this over a little bit more on this side. I'm going to, try to place it this way. And I'm going to start taking these pages out in a minute. But more like this. That means you're not going to write nothing on it, girl. You ain't going to write nothing for the whole time. You're not going to write anything. Ooh, or maybe I could do it like this and then put one. Yeah, I'll go to the bottom. And then I'll put one. But I'm still taking all of my space from the bottom. It's okay. It's all right. No worries. No worries. I use one of these and just drop it right here. Yeah, so I just want to use up these stickers so that we can kind of get some sticker books finished. We can get some sticker books done. I'm ready to get some sticker books finished. Oh, yeah. So how was your weekend, everybody? How was your weekend? I hope your weekend was great. I hope you have had a fantastic weekend. Artistry, welcome back in. Welcome back in. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. Okay, so we have dark green and light green. We have important, and this my mantra is with the dark greens. We'll just put important here. Spent your weekend laying around. You didn't do much. That's good. That's absolutely good. We, oh my, I went yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I went, okay. I went looking for carpet. Who has been carpet shopping before? Who has had the experience of going carpet shopping before? Thank you, Cindy. Good morning, honey. How you doing? Tina Pullen, good morning. Welcome. Who has had the experience of carpet shopping before? Y'all, it's not cute. Yes, Shalise, we are back. It is not cute. You too, Kim? Malika Brown, good morning. Oh my goodness, Riddick. You did order the wallet band. Oh, the waistband and compression socks. Okay, good. Good. Always keep joy in your heart. That's another phrase. I'll do that on something else. You've gone carpet shopping. Why didn't y'all tell me? I did. I was able to. The stuff started back up. So I just came on. Why didn't y'all tell me that the carpet shopping was like this? Why didn't anyone tell me it was like this? Oh, I had 2 pages of the same thing too. We're going to use everything on this page. I'm going to pull this one out because we're just going to use everything on that page. Why didn't you all tell me that carpet shopping was like this? Kim! Kim said, well, I mean, if you tell us like you know you're supposed to, we could have told you. But you didn't tell us, so we couldn't tell you because you didn't tell us. Kim! I don't know why you got to be like this, Kim. You okay? You realize it wasn't live so much more Monday morning. Oh my goodness. We just came back. Like we just came back. We literally just came back. Oh no, what is this? Why my sticker look like this? Did I put it down crooked? Ah. Oh my goodness. I don't even understand why y'all like this. I don't understand why y'all like this. I think I want to cut this in half. I'm gonna cut this in half because should I not use the whole sticker? Just use the whole sticker, girl. Just use the whole sticker. It's okay. Use the whole sticker. I'm telling y'all, you're carpet shopping now. Think you're just gonna pay to redo your hardwood floors instead? Tina! So you were trying to put carpet over your hardwood, Tina? Is that what you were trying to do? Cover up that beautiful hardwood? Lovely Marie, good morning. Amen. We accept your blessing, sis. We accept the blessing. We accept the blessing. So I did not know, like, there was so much numbers to deal with when it comes to shopping for carpet. Like, why do they do this to people? Why do they do this to people? Oh, wow. Yeah, yes. That would be beautiful, though, to redo that hardwood. Yes. Resurface that. Yes. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah, carpet shopping is no joke. It is no joke. Who is a square yard, is a square foot, is a linear foot, is a regular foot? Like, why is there ounces and pounds in carpet shopping? I don't even know. Like, y'all, it's a whole thing. It is a whole entire thing. A whole entire thing. Who knew this? It's a whole entire thing. Doodles, upcoming, and important. I'm not doodling anything, so let's just put the upcoming. Good morning, Tamiko. How are you? Who knew this? VB or the Simply Gilded. Jesse, look, Jesse Renee's like, now I don't even know which ones to love more. There's so much. To me, you having a fit. Shelley's. Stop snitching. Why Shelley's snitching? Shelley's, don't be like this. Don't be like this, okay? You can't be a snitch all your life, Shelley's. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Who was it that said something? You can't be something all your life. Somebody said something like that. I was like, what? I'm gonna put this doodle sticker on here. Not that I have doodles or anything like that. Woodley, good morning. How you doing, Woodley? But I'm just gonna put that on there because we're just gonna be doing doodles all week. All week. We're gonna be doing doodles. Because y'all know it don't matter. I mean, I just write it for what I want it for. As well. So that's what the whole thing is. So today I've got to get some more quotes really for the carpet shopping. You know what I mean? So we got to continue that step. And I'm going to be putting stickers as I pass by the pages. I'll just kind of put stickers from this thingamabob in it, from the sticker book on there. I'm gonna put this one. We're using all of these stickers, all of them. Home is within you, if you say so. I'm gonna wipe this out. If that's the case, I'm gonna wipe this out. Use a little bit of whiteout. Ooh, hold on. The sun is in the picture. It's in the view, so we have to block the sun out so y'all can see. Block out the sun so the people can see. Mm-mm. You found the point at Sharpie S gel pens, and your daughter wouldn't let you buy two pen. Good, very good. She said you got a pen problem. Oh, I'm crying because you told him about the VB spring release. He said you could buy. Oh, look at you, Jesse. Oh, snap. Having 37 pens and just ordering. I can't, Riddick. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot help you with that. I cannot help you with that. You got, I can't help you with that. I couldn't even help myself with that. I cannot help you. Okay, this one said today is a beautiful, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm thinking, yeah, it's Sabbath. That is gonna be beautiful. I can't help you justify that, okay? Because I was told not to buy my Simply Gilded kit, and I didn't buy the Simply Gilded kit. So, I'm just saying. All together, Jesse. Oh my word. Yeah, I think we all do have a pen issue. I think we all really do. For real. No, let's do this here. Let's move this 6 a.m. in the morning, because ain't nobody about to be up except in Shalise and Angie at 6 a.m. in the morning for no apparent reason. Because this is a list for me, so I don't necessarily need the times. Only some of the time I'm gonna need the times. Some of the time I'm gonna need the times. So this is nice. That's nice. I have 2 more stickers on this sheet, and we're gonna use these 2 stickers right now. So that's one sheet of sticker that we have now. Like, look, it's empty. Woot woot. Yes. Yes, Washington, I agree with him. You too, Kim. Yeah, see, only y'all people be up that time in the morning. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for y'all nonsense being up so early in the morning. Well, to be honest, I did get up 2 times yesterday. I did get up 2 times. Well, really this morning. It's not yesterday, it was this morning. I did get up twice, and it was early in the morning as well. So what can I say? This one says balance power with grace. That's your business. That's all. That's your business. We're going to put this important sticker and then the upcoming. Yep, we're going to put important and upcoming. So 2 stickers. No, upcoming over here. Yeah. I had it right in the first place. I don't know which one y'all was telling me to put it the other way. Good deal. You have to work out and get ready for it. Go on ahead, go do your workout. Oh, for everybody who needs to drink their water, don't forget to drink your water today. Don't forget to drink your water. Oh boy. Whoever's on here, y'all know who you be. I'm not gonna call no names. Drink your water. Drink your water. So I'm rummaging through the sticker book. Oh, look, we've got more of this. We got more of these. So we're going to put this one here with maybe the Just Be Present. Let me take these off. You had 1 ounce already with your Tylenol? Oh my goodness. She said 1 ounce. One ounce. Lisa Y, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I could not stay awake last night, so I'm not nothing. I was sleeping when all the beautifulness happened. As per usual. Flores, I'm in the Modern Farmhouse. It's the same sticker book I use for June inside of my, what's that other planner, y'all? What's that other planner? Moxie. So I'm using it right now as well. Okay, I'm using it now. So let's try to put together. This goes with this. If I want this to be a light one, I could go there. Right, and then bring in some of this with it as well. Right, so let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. In the fridge, and let's Erin. Too. Let us know if it works out. Let us know if that works out. Or are you just telling other people who have, let's do this one with the silver instead. This one got silver. Trying to see where it would land. Here. That's crooked. That is crooked. Hey, Ureli. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. To share the tip. Okay. Thanks for sharing that tip. We appreciate that. Or the people who use it would appreciate that. I tried it a while ago and exactly that happened. And I was like, I can't. I'm not about to put my planner in the refrigerator. I'm not about to do that. But yes, it would. Just like those receipts. You have those receipts and then the heat get to them and everything is gone. Everything be gone off the receipts. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cut this. Because I don't like it going off my page like that. We don't like that. We, the people, do not like it going off the page like that. Okay. So, hopefully this is done. Right. Let's see. Hopefully. Lot. Okay, right enough. It's right enough today. It's done right enough today. Oh my goodness. I don't like when I'm just sitting here minding my business and then I start getting hot. I do not like when I'm just sitting here minding my business and all of a sudden I start getting hot. Who do I complain to? Who do I send such complaints to? I need to know who the head of this organization is that I need to send this complaint to. I don't like it. Not one bit. Not one bit. So this to do, let's put this to do. Which means I'm going to need to white that out. And usually I do not get the whole of, I don't usually get the whole of the month done when I do this, y'all. I don't, but we're going to try to just get as much done as possible. And I can start it out this way. And then as I go along, just add some things to the page. Just add some things. As long as I get the main things down on the page, it's fine. Now, this planner is going to really be my list, just a list, right? So that's going to be good for me for the day. Just a list for the day. I am using whiteout, Shalise, because I'm so grown. Like I'm super planner mature right now. I'm super planner mature. I'm going to use this one because I think this is gorgeous. And life is best lived one day at a time. I'm going to use it with that. I think they're both gorgeous. I think they're both absolutely gorgeous. And I think we're going to go here with it. Yes, gorgeous. Very gorgeous. So I like that. And then there's this one, but not too much to my liking, this one. There's another one over here which has a what is this? I need another black and white one. I like that. Okay, I like this. So let's look and see. This one says you are, oh yeah, hold on, here we go. Well, maybe not that. This one says you are enough. However, I don't think, no, I want something plain to go with that. Or maybe nothing at all to go with this sticker. I think this is really cute. I think that's cute. There's a black one. Would it go with that? No. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this one by itself. I might just do this one by itself. Let's put it right here. Wanting to pull out the Farmhouse sticker, but Shalice, you can pull it for June, because that's where this is. We're using it in June, Shalice. I need a little bit of white out right here. Look at that. Look at that. Got me using the white out. Look at that. Look at that, Shalice. And I use enough, like 3 swipes. You're going to use your planner for the rest of the month. You sure enough are. Do all things with love. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. But I can't put it there. I can't put it though. Underneath. And I'm going to cut that. Pulled out the Simply Gilded kit I was using last week. Okay, so make sure you, yes, come on, use the kit. Use the kit. Use that kit. The white eye. Always. It's not always. Oh my goodness. You're going to use it for June. When is our planner session? At the end of the month sometime? Sometime at the end of the month. What day is it, y'all? I think it's going to be either the 20. No, you in May, girl. Calm down. We're in the month of May. It's on the 31st. It's on the 31st. Do all things with love. Right, y'all. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I'm going to get one more black one, and this is to do. And we're going to plop you right here as well. And I think that's good enough for this page for right now. We'll come back and add some color later. Using your A5 agenda to jot down your recovery. Yes, Riddick. Yes, good deal. I think these are great. And I think I'm going to put the silver to do on this one, because I do have some silver in here. Try not to buy Happy Planner stickers until you're down to your last 10 books. You still might not buy anymore. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if I'm down to 10 books, I feel like I must buy some. If I'm down to 10 books, I feel like I must buy some. And so I don't have like this. It's not a whole entire book because I have been using this book. But look at all of this pretty stuff right here, right? So I have been using books, but it's just that like I just want to use it up. I want to use it up. I want to use it up. So these are cute as well. Ooh, so let's use these too. Just want to use it up. So I don't have a whole bunch left. I'm actually going to be, if all goes well, we're only at the 9th of the month. I should probably be able to use this whole sticker book up for the month of June in this. I should be able to do that. And that would be so wonderful. 3, 6, 12, 15, 17. So yeah, I can do one every other day and that would work. Possibly. And then we have these. So dream of the possibilities. So I'm just kind of tossing them down, y'all. Giving some guide, at least having something down on each day. So hopefully I could do that. And then as we go through the week, we'll fine tune the days. So that's all. Usually whatever I get done for the week is what I get done. You know, whatever I get done for the week is what I get done. If I don't get something done for the week, then that's it. It's over. Just in case, let's do this right here. What's happening, Shalise? Hey, Lola Bunny. Welcome, welcome, Lola Bunny. So I definitely want that there. And where am I going to toss this one? I think I want to toss it right here. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there we go. You need to get up and start moving. Shanice, get out the bed. Or get out your seat, your chair, whatever it is. Lola Bunny, yes. Okay, so I have matured. Between last week and this week, Lola Bunny. I'm now a full grown up planner person. I use whiteout. Free willy-nilly. Use whiteout as I choose. This is cute. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. This right here is cute. This right here is cute. Just in case you didn't know, let me tell you, this right here is cute. Okay? So get it together, Lola Bunny. I have matured. I'm like planner mature. I'm grown. So I've got this pink one right here. If I could ever get this pink one off. Oh my word. This is, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm even going to, do I want to do that? If I still put that there, and then I put this one at the top, I think I want to do that. But if I do it there, and I can go over here, that'd be okay too, right? Right? That's a lot of whiteout. But I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it, y'all. I think she gonna do it. When is the Oso Paper last sub box? Wait a second. Oso Paper's not gonna be doing sub boxes anymore? Is that what you're saying? Or it's just Washington is not about to do it anymore? White out the monthly calendar? Yes, Shalise. I think I deserve like a whole prize for this mess right here. Oh, I think I deserve a whole prize, but it's a good thing like we're gonna cover that baby up. Now where we say we putting it? Where on here did I say I was putting this thing? I done forgot where I was gonna put this thing. Was it like that? I don't know, but all I know is this one. Let's find the good spot. Let's find a good spot for this one. I think right here is a good spot. Or, I mean, if I do like that, it shouldn't be a problem. I could wipe that out too. That's a whole issue, girl. Just right here. Okay. Oh, go on this side. Go on this side. So we'll go on this side. So I could have like 3 different sections. Have like 3 different sections. And then I'm going to get a box and put a box right here. So y'all see how that works? Let me get a box and put a box here. Box stickers, where are you? Mm-hmm. So I think somebody has GPS on me, y'all. Let me tell y'all a story. I think somebody has GPS on me. So y'all know, I told y'all, Michaels had sent that $5. Did everybody use their $5 for Michaels yet? Michaels sent that $5. So I went ahead out to Michaels. And I went ahead out to Michaels and used my $5 because Michael not getting that coupon back. So I used my $5. I sent it in for them to, what was it? A pickup order. It was a pickup order. I went ahead and I did my pickup order. So I said, okay, good deal. No problem. We gonna just do that. Let me use this one. Right here. So I was in Michael's picking my stuff up. Then I got a Instagram, and all my Instagram messages don't come through like that. Like, I think Instagram picks and choose which notifications it sends me because I don't have the notification turned on my phone. I have to actually go in and check it. And so that's cute. I like that too. So I went in, got a notification from Instagram, and one of y'all planner babes sent me a message. Tamara. Did you get a 40% off from Michael's? Like, how you know I'm at Michael's? How did you know I was at Michael's? That's what I need to know. Are you tracking me? What's happening? But anyway, said planner babe said, I got this 40% off coupon. So if you didn't get one, I could send you mine. I was like, bet. Bet. I'll take it. I will take it. And so that's exactly what had happened. So I got a 40% off of Michael's. I'm sorry, shaking y'all. I had to move let me plug this out. If I don't have any battery juice, it's gonna die. Because it's that's not nice. It's just the camera's just gonna die. No, listen. So I was at Michael's, and so the moral of the story is, if you got that 40% off and you're not gonna use it, let me know. I can make arrangements, but you would have to order the stuff that I'm needing. I can tell you what I need. You order it for in-store pickup and put me as a pickup person, and I can go grab it. It's two easy, quick and easy things. It's 2 quick and easy things. And I just Zelle you, Cashapp you, PayPal you, whatever, the money. This is cute. Y'all, this is cute. This is cute. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Melissa. Karen, good morning. So good to see you. Okay, so let me know about that Michael's coupon. Also, don't forget to, y'all, use your $5. If you're not going to use your $5, listen, send it to Tamara. I will use that $5 for you. But be sure to use your $5 that Michael send you, because Michael's don't send you gift. Are you trying? No, I'm not trying to make the minimum of 10 sticker book. I'm trying to get something laid down on every single page today. That's number 1. Because we have 30 days or so. Okay. And normally I don't get through the entire, 30 days. Normally I don't get through the entire 30 days. So I'm trying to make sure that I get through as much as possible as far as laying down the sticker. And through the rest of the week, I'm gonna come back in and we're gonna go through them page by page and fine tune the pages. So just trying to make sure I get something out of the sticker book on the pages. This one, however, it just flowed. So I'm not gonna stop the inspiration and the flowment of the situation. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna stop that. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna go with it. You don't even know what's in the boxes this quarter. What do you want from Michaels? Angie, message me. You can't be having my business all out here. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, oh, that's what Tamara got. No, I'm kidding. But message me, Angie. It's something I'm collecting for Go Wild. If it's not for Go Wild, then I'm just going to use it for a local planner meetup. If, I don't know, depending on where Go Wild is, because they might be crazy and go Wild International, and it's international to the point where it's too long a flight and I can't do it. You know what I mean, y'all? But anyway, by God's grace, it'll be like on a Caribbean island where it's going to be good fun and beach enjoyment. Okay, so if they do that, we'll be good. This is the Modern Farmhouse sticker book is what I'm using, the remainder of what I have. You only have a 20% off coupon and the $5. Riddick, you could use the 20% off and your $5, right? So you could use both. That was a joke. That was a joke, Shalise. That they nobody live Alaska. I didn't see nobody lives in Antarctica. Or wherever it was they put that thing at. Nobody lived there. Except research teams. Even Alexa was like, stop playing. I asked Alexa. Alexa was like, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Nobody don't live there. Nobody don't live there. So I was like, okay, Alexa, if you say so. You ain't got to be all rude and stuff. Alexa was like, kissed her teeth at me. She was trifling. So that's down. This says appointment. I don't got no appointment. People live there. Wherever it was that they have, it said only who is it? Only research teams live there. They have a military wait, Shalise, so we gonna be doing Go Wild military style? Is that what it is? I'm not with you on that, Shalise. First of all, I was listening to Idina Menzel because okay, so let's just, I'm a fan of Broadway shows. Anyway, so Kwikwi was playing Idina Menzel, Defying Gravity for me, and then it started just playing regular Idina Menzel stuff, and then so she started playing a song from Wicked, because, not Wicked, what is that? Let It Snow. Frozen. From Frozen. Because she did the Frozen Let It Go business. The cold never bothered me anyway. That's a lie. The cold bothered Tamara all day, every day. Okay? So that's not the truth for me. It's not the truth for me. So no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just not doing that. Just to make it plain, we just not doing that. Okay? You need to know where Go Wild is so you can think about going. Save your money just in case, but I don't know where it is. As of now, I do not know where it is. I don't think anyone except the people who may know where it is knows where it is. This is cute. It says attitude is everything. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I'm going to do the same thing again. Cut this right here. Attitude. And put the is everything right here. Booyah. Booyah. All right. Yeah, we only on day 11. It seems like I've been stickering for 2 weeks. It seems like I have been laying stickers for 2 weeks. Ooh-wee. Don't like pink? Because that's all this book is, Lola. That's all this book is. Like, what else is there? Nothing but the pink. Look, nothing but the pink in the, look, in the book. In the book. Pink. Every single page. You can't help it. Look at this. Pink. Like, is only pink on the farm? I don't really think so. So I have no choice but to use it and love it. Putting stickers for your whole month is a job. Okay, good. Like that's I have no choice but to put the pink stickers and love it. Because I can't do it. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Modern farmhouse, nothing but pink. Nothing but pink and peacherine. You understand? And since I'm planning mature and I'm a changed person, okay, for this upcoming month, and it's my month. Like, why is all of that on my birthday month? Why? After you stick on a whole month, you need a nap. To get your walk in 5 times this week, it's going to be easy listening to. Look. It's okay. We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you help yourself. Go ahead, girl. Angie, it's okay. It don't matter if you go nowhere. Listen, Angie, just go outside. Put it on and go outside. Go outside. That's all. Go outside. Take a walk. Take a walk. And this one, this is pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Some stickers just make you want to shout. Good morning, Corp Diva Boo. How are you? Oh, yes. So I'm planning mature for this week. Next month, when I see all the pink and I'm like, who made me do this? And why was I thinking when I was doing all this madness? Y'all just don't mind me. So I have this. I'm going to put this right here and put this one over here. Okay, because I'm going to put this sticker sheet aside because this sticker sheet is now empty. Okay, I'm going to consider that one empty. So I'm going to use the green because I think the green would look nice with this over here. This is a whole other situation, but we're going to put that there anyway. So that's fine. So move over to the next page, That's all there is on this sheet. For real. Okay, so let's put these together. Put this sheet away. Yes. You feel motivated to get your house in order after the tea? Do it. You didn't do anything. Well, I mean, it's okay to rest. It's okay to rest and recuperate yourself. Your body's not, it's not full of unlimited resources, unlimited energy and strength. That's God's job. Not now when we, And so I think what I'm going to do afterwards, if I don't use some of these, I'm going to take these and put them inside of, another sticker book. And that's it. Just write on the back of it where I got it from. And that will be all. That would be all. I love this one. This one's nice. See? Pink. Pink. Okay, what can we do with this green? What can we do with this green? I know we could do that green with this green. And then we could do that green with maybe this black and white right here. Or maybe we could do it with the sunflower. We had the sunflower. Nope. We could do it with this clear sticker. I'm going to do it with this clear sticker right here. Always keep joy in your heart. And I think it's the same phrase over and over and over again. You're thinking of looking at the A5 horizontal. You saw it on YouTube, Ureli's channel. Okay. But what are you going to be doing with that you're not already doing with something else? Oh, good, Jessie Renee. You're good. You got July. You're good. You still have your scripts to put down? All right, look. No. Hey. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thinking for maybe next year, you just love how compact it is. Okay, well, just hold on to the thought. Hold on to the thought. I mean, you still got a little while to pick. if that's what you're going to do. So hold on to the thought and see. Okay. All right, that's right there. That's right. That's so. Do I want that? That's so. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's put this one. You are enough. Because that's usually like my morning tea time NT way. And then something important to do. Yeah, we could do that. Ooh, that's a little crooked. That's a little crooked. Don't need another planner. You don't need another planner. You don't need a planner. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Shalisa's trying to convince herself that she doesn't need another planner. Why is this thing refusing to go down? Okay. Bam. Woo. And I guess I am going to leave this one right here. I guess. That looks a little weird. I think that look a little bit too weird for me, so I'm not gonna keep it there. We can use it for something else, another day, another time, but we're not gonna keep it there. Find the dates of old warehouse sales. I'm jotting them down now. Oh my goodness, look at Karen. Okay, Karen. Dismiss that. That's my alarm that's saying time to get off. Mr. Techie is doing well. Everybody's doing well. Quintessential, good morning. Welcome. When you see something interesting. Joyce Lynn, good morning. Welcome. How are you? So good to see you today. Okay, y'all. All right. So not bad. We did 13 days. We're going to go a little bit more as we talk about the word of the day. And then I'll do the little, just the E.G. White readings from one of the days. From one of the days for you. Okay, so it's time for the daily word. If you are new to the morning tea, not only do we share our love for stickers and planners and things like that with each other, but we share the love of God with each other as well. And so at this time, what we are going to do is, let me take this off. What we are going to do is dive into this week's lesson study, and I hope that you all are using the study, right? Using the study. If you check in the description box below, you will find the link to the weekly PDF. Like you find a whole quarter and you click on the weekly PDF at the link that is down in the box. You also find links to additional resources, the E.G. White note reading. Not only that, you also find links to your daily portion, which is 10 minutes a day. Just kind of shares a little bit of information about the daily reading with you, give you food for thought. If you are interested in learning more about Jesus Christ, if you're interested in really and truly deepening your thought process and your relationship with him, then join us in the studies. As well, I definitely like to have feedback. I like to have you all talk to me as I talk to you. So it's not just something I am sharing all by myself, all for myself, right? Because if I was doing this just for myself, I could study my own. So please be sure to study. So we are doing on Mondays, we normally do Sabbath and Sundays readings. And we go over those particular things. So set your alarms. Set your alarms to know what to do. Write in your planner. Write in your planner. Saturday and Sunday's reading. We're going to go over that on Monday. Monday and Tuesday's reading. We go over that on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday's reading. We go over that on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we go over the Friday thought. That is usually what I try to do. Of course, when things get in the way, because life happens, right? Life happens for you as well as it does for me. So when life happens, I try my very best to just make that adjustment. And then on Friday, we try to wrap up on Friday. So Friday is the day where we can wrap up if necessary. Last week, let's revisit last week just a little bit too. Last week, y'all, I just had like a little bit of a hard time last week. And I was like, I just didn't feel like it. And it was such a big lesson for me last week because I also had to go practicing something that I've been learning, which is to run to Jesus, to make Jesus the first stop, the first place that I run to whenever anything is happening. And so last week when I felt like I was needed to retreat, when I was going to be retreating into myself, we talked about it, right? We all talked about it. And I ran to Jesus because it is in Jesus that we should live. It is in Jesus that we should breathe. It is in Jesus that we should have our being, right? Oh, that's right. That's right. We don't do that on Fridays anymore. Thank you so much for reminding me. I don't even know. Look, I'm trying to talk my schedule off my head. So Monday through Thursday, and we will finish those on Thursday. We wrap up on Thursday. Yeah, so instead of just retreating, you run to Jesus, or retreat to Jesus, but you run there as well. And so that was very helpful for me. So that was something that I learned last week, or just was brought back to my attention last week. So we've been talking about Abram and in his process on his journey to becoming Abraham, the father of faith, and also a great nation. And last week, there was something that I wanted to correct last week in this particular covenant that was made between God and Abram. He did go ahead and walk between the pieces of the animals in this one, but there are covenants that you don't need. People didn't do that because of the fact. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Keep it moving and pretend that you didn't just rip it up. It did not happen because God, it was God's covenant, not a covenant where the people were making a covenant with God of their own, right? They didn't require anything. However, Abram did pass between them, and I think this is super important part for this week. He did pass between them as a sign of his obedience, his perpetual obedience to God. We're talking about Mount Moriah and whatever the title of Sabbath and Sundays is. I didn't print my stuff out. I've been actually printing out. Let me show it to you. Hold on. Let me go grab it and I'll show it to you what I've been doing. And I did this for the past 2 weeks. And I didn't do it yesterday. So I'm going to do it today. I'm going to be on this process of completing, of wrapping up my day, wrapping up my week. And I'll share that with you if y'all will remind me later this week, wrapping up my days and wrapping up my weeks. So I'll need to get to that point. Hold on, let me go grab this. Let me go grab this. Yeah, why is this so chunky? Because you got a bunch of stuff in here. You need to take them out. You need to take them out, girl. Take it out. Y'all know how we do. We start out good and then we start stacking things inside of our one little planner. We start stacking things inside of our one little planner. So this is a big happy planner. I mentioned to you guys that when I started planning, I had a big happy planner, right? So this is what I started doing and I absolutely love it. Is I print out, so y'all can see it maybe a little bit better, I don't know. I print out the Sabbath school lesson and I punch it and put it in here. This is how I kind of start to prepare as well for teaching the lessons. I've highlighted some things, of course, that are important to me. So I study for me and I study for teaching as well and study for y'all. So I did that. And so this is a day. So this is one day's sheet. Good morning, Larissa. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. So this is one day. And then I printed on the reverse side of it, I print the supplemental writings. And then, of course, all the things in the supplemental writings that I really, really liked and appreciated. And then if I had any questions or anything to it, I go ahead and write that on it. You see, I have writings all on it, any scriptures that's relating to what's being said at that point. So this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. This is going to be the third week coming up now, and I have really, really enjoyed doing it this way. So I'm going to do that again as well. And of course, it's huge. So I just copy this into Microsoft Word and do it that way. Print the page, flip the page over, make sure you know how your printer prints, what side of the page it prints on. And that's how I'm able to get the things printed on this side as well. All right, so I've got to do that. I also have this sheet of paper on there that I take additional notes and points on it to guide me through teaching the lessons. And then on the back portion of it is where I'm going to be writing any when I am actually at church for church service, is going to be any sermon notes, anything that happened for that day. I'm going to be writing it on the back of that note sheet if I have that space to do so. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And this is an old happy planner, like old happy planner, right? This is 2018. And this is the only one I have. That's a big one. And I've been, I was like, let me go ahead and pull that out. Actually, the inside, what's the inside piece? Going down memory lane, y'all. I don't even know. Like this is a currently page. For those who didn't know what they used to look like. This is the currently page and what they used to look like. And that's why we call it a currently page, because it always has these currently things on there as well. I don't have the things inside of it because I was doing something else with it. I've just been switching it over the past couple years. So now I'm going to be using it for exactly what I just told y'all, right? That I'm going to be using it for. So let me go quickly. Let me change it on here and put the live chat. But anyway, let's talk about, and we can talk about it while I am, can we? Maybe we can. Let me go. Maybe we can, maybe we cannot. So we are in the life of Abram, right? You had the rose gold planner too. Oh, good, Nori. Yes, it was very cute. Very neutral too on the inside. It was beautiful. It was very beautiful. So we're talking about the life of Abram, who later, of course, got his name changed to Abraham for neutral insides, but you missed the different page designs. Oh my goodness. So we're talking about that for this week as well. We're talking about his life, his journey, and what lessons we can learn from that. This is going through the book of Genesis. We are on lesson number 8, and that is the promise. Lesson number 8, titled The Promise. Big size for Bible study. Yeah. Yes, Corp Diva. And so we are doing the promise. That's where we're starting. And then Mount Moriah. That's where we're starting. Now, I want to get some background information from you all. Do y'all remember what age was Abram when he got the message from God to leave his people? This is going back to what we have previously learned. What age was Abram when he got the message to leave? What age was he? What age was he? And I got some little notes that I started writing this morning in my little listening. That was a listening session this morning. Who knows what age was Abraham or Abram, who remembered when he was told to leave his family, his country? Young, it was younger than that, Washington. You're close. That's when he had Ishmael. 87 was Ishmael. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was Ishmael. I know he was younger than that when he left his family. God said, leave your family. He was, no, definitely not. Definitely not. What age was Abram? Not 37. Come on again. When he left, when he originally left to be on his journey. Nope. Older than that. Older than that. Let's see who's gonna get it right. Y'all better ask y'all quiz. There we go, Flores. Flores got it. You meant 73? Okay. Hey, Riddick. Riddick got it. Artistry got it. Yes. He was 75 years old. Thank you all for participating. I love y'all. Appreciate it. He was 75 years old when he got the promise. Leave from here and I will make you a great nation, right? Leave from here and I will make you a great nation. We have already said what the leaving meant, right? What the leaving, it wasn't just leaving your people, your family, it was leaving a lot of other things behind. He then went out. Then we got to the point where he had the experience with the famine, and he had that experience with telling the lies and really and truly dishonoring God, misrepresenting the character of Christ that he was portraying. Right? We had that event, being chased out and embarrassed and all this kind of stuff, being sent out from Egypt. We had that experience. And then we had the experience of waiting on God, and not God is like, he's like, I don't see how God is going to fulfill the promise, because I don't know how we're going to have a baby when I'm old, my wife is old, and we've seen that we've been together all this time and nothing, not one single thing. I mean, I don't know how this is going to happen. And so they devised a plan to help God help them. They devised a plan to help God help them. How many times do you in your life devise a plan to help God help you? How many times in your life do you devise a plan to help God help you? And so we see that Ishmael was the product of that, and there came confusion in his household. Confusion, because remember, we made a statement that says that obedience to God is better than disobedience. And one of the reasons why obedience to God is better than disobedience is when you are disobedient, you always end up worse than you were before. And do we see that in the case of Abram? They ended up worse than they were before, because once you have set something in motion, as much as we think we can control it, you cannot. Once you've set something in motion, we think we can control it, but we cannot. Let me just say that again. Once you give birth to a child, can you control it? You cannot. You cannot keep that child from growing. You cannot keep that child from crying and getting sick. And you cannot keep that child from doing those things. It's out of sight of your control. You cannot, once that child now, of course, leaves your home, tell that child how to live their life. You can't do that. Now, of course, you can have an influence, but it's out of your control. Once you tell someone something, once you share information with someone, can you still control that information anymore? You cannot. That information is out of your control. Once it goes into someone else's possession, they now can do what they will with it. So you can't control that. And so we have to understand that when we decide that we want to put our 2 cents into God's dollar plans, it goes out of control. So that's what happened with the situation with Sarai, Hagar, etc. Okay. Now, one of the great things that I see with Abram, because now after the whole incident with Lot being taken, I mean, just such a big trial, such a big drama, right? Him having to rescue Lot, all that stuff. we see that they're now older, they're all up in age, and here comes the child that was promised to him. Here comes the child from his flesh, from his body, and from Sarai's body as well. Do you know how old Abram was when Isaac was born? Anybody? Who knows how old Abram was when Isaac was born? Who can tell me that? How old was Abram when Isaac was born? And this is important. We had talked about this at one point. Older. That was Ishmael Washington. Older. Artistry. Ding, ding, ding. 100 years old. He was 100 years old, y'all. So how many years did he wait for the promise? How many years did he wait for this promise to begin, like for him to start to see evidence of the promise? How many years did he wait to start to see evidence of the promise? Because that's only, the birth is only a part of the promise. It's not the fulfillment thereof, right? It's a part of the promise. And that's important as well. It's not the fulfillment thereof. It's the part of the promise. Okay? And so we see here that the dude waited 25 years for the evidence of this promise, right? So the evidence is pieces of the promises being fulfilled, right? Pieces of the promises being fulfilled. It came from, he had a child that came from his flesh, from his flesh, and also it was from his wife, right? It's from his wife. Not from any concubines or second, third, fourth wives, nothing like that. It was from a concubine. So we see here that he waited 25 years for that promise, for the evidence of that promise. At what point in time, when you are waiting for the evidence of the fulfillment of a promise, y'all, at what point do y'all start to get impatient? At what point do you start to get impatient with God? And it was important for me to ask this question of myself. Because here we have someone who waited 25 years in a situation that seemed impossible. 25 years in a situation that seemed impossible, right? Like, we judge lightly. 25 years in a situation that seemed impossible for a possibility, right? For her evidence. One day, and we start getting impatient, like we want it now. But he waited 25 years for the birth. 25 years for the birth of this son. So now we see he has this son. How much do you think he treasured this son, being a son born of promise and a child that he thought was never going to happen? He thought it was never going to happen. Sarai thought it was never going to happen. Like, they were already resigned to the fact that they were going to be childless, and made preparations for another one. Made preparations for another one, right? For another person to take over the household when he was gone. And so I can assume that they treasured him. They treasured him so much. They treasured him so much. We talked about this in Sabbath school as well. At the fact, well, we're not going to talk about that today, because that's leading on a different path. But still, so here's a child of promise, and now Isaac is a young man. He's grown up. He's being taught by his parents, led in the way of God, and now he's a young man. And God, there's a message that comes to Abram from God, and it says, I want you to go, and I want you to go up to this particular mountain, and I want you to, it says, let me read it. It says, this is Genesis chapter 22, verses 1 to 12. Now it came to pass after these things that God tested Abram and said to him, Abram, here, and Abram said, here I am. Then he said, take now your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love. So God knows that he loves him, that he loves him. Take him, okay, and go to the land of Moriah, for a Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. Y'all, wait. Offer him as a burnt offering. That means the son who you know I love, my only son, because you stated both of those things, that he is my only son and the son I love. You want me to go offer him as a burnt offering, which means, y'all, not only do I have to tie him up and kill him, but I also have to burn him. What the mess is this? What the mess is this? And so this now, imagine being told something like that about your child who you have, period. Even if you have multiples, about any of them. And so we know that that Abram was grieved. We know that Abram was distraught. And it's not like he had time to be able to think about, well, to really and truly say goodbye or get closure or anything, because verse 3 says, so Abram rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey. Y'all, so that means he got a message today, and tomorrow is when he set off on the journey. It was a 3-day journey. Can y'all imagine the mindset of this father who has waited 25 years to be able to have this child, who in this child he sees the promise of God, then to be told to go kill him and to walk a 3-day journey with this child. This child walked with him for 3 days and said, Father, and he said to his son, here I am, my son. He said, I see all the things for the burnt offering, the fire, the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? His response was, my son, God will provide for himself the lamb for a burnt offering. And they went on together. Y'all, can you imagine it when your son asks you that stuff? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? And I love the response he gave to him as well, because he did not lie to him, but he went ahead and gave him a response that was not a lie. God will provide himself an offering, which God did because God requested what he requested. So they went on. Abram was obedient. I can imagine tears flowing down his face or his eyes while he is trying his best to be obedient to what God had said for him to do. Oh, also, that is also another testament to Isaac, okay, and his love for his father, his upbringing, his love for God, everything. That's a whole other story, right? Train up a child in the way that they should grow, and the respect he had for his father, etc. But anyway, we see that, and then we see that God ended up sending his angels to stop Abram. What can we learn, y'all, from this, right? The question of the day, let me go to the bottom, is, what does the story of Abraham and Isaac on Mount Moriah say to you personally about your faith and how you manifest it? So that's the question. What does it say to you about your faith and how you manifest your faith? Why is this important? It is super, super important. I'm going to read the E.G. White notes right now. And the notes read as follows. It says, God had called Abraham. Angie, it's fully loaded. It says, God had called Abraham to be the father of the faithful, and his life was to stand as an example of faith to succeeding generations. Y'all, when you are called to be an example to other people, do not think that you're going to not have trials. Don't think you're not going to be tested. Don't think you're not going to have to go through the fire. You can't. Because to be an example means that you have to go through what needs to be gone through and survive it, and survive it well. You have to pass those tests in order to be an example. You're either going to be an example for success or an example of failure. Hey, says, but his faith had not been perfect, right? His faith had not been perfect. He had shown distrust in God in concealing the fact that Sarah was his wife. And again, in his marriage with Hagar, right? He showed distrust in God. Now, the good thing that I love about the story with Abram is that Abram learned, y'all. Abram learned from some of his mistakes. He didn't learn the first time. He made a mistake and he slipped up the second time. But it says that he might reach the highest standard, God subjected him to another test. Y'all, we are failing our test and not reaching the highest standards because we refuse to let God have his way. We love ourselves more than we love God. We love our spouses more than we love God. We love our children more than we love God. We love our jobs, etc., more than we actually love God. And it is proof by our dealings with God. It is proof by our disobedience and so many other things. Let's continue. It says that he might reach the highest standard, God subjected him to another test. We are all being subjected to tests. The closest which man was ever called to endure. In a vision of the night, he was directed to repair to the land of Moriah, and there offer up his son as a burnt offering upon a mountain that should be shown to him. Right, once again, he didn't know where he was going. He just had to walk until he was shown the place. At the time of receiving this command, Abram had reached the age of 120 years old. So do the calculations. He was 100. His son was 20. His son was a young man and not a little baby. 20 years of loving, 20 years of nurturing, 20 years, right? Woo! It says he was regarded as an old man even in his generation. In his earlier years, he had been strong to endure hardship, right? Oh Lord, I got distracted for a moment. Hardship and to brave danger. But now the ardor of his youth had passed away. One in the vigor of manhood may with courage meet difficulties and afflictions that would cause his heart to fail later in life, when his feet are faltering towards the grave. So he was not young. He couldn't, like, these were things that he just couldn't really handle anymore as well as he would when he was younger. But God had reserved his last, most trying test for Abram until the burden of years was heavy upon him and he longed for rest from anxiety and toil. Now we have to remember, when Christ was tested, it was when he was at his weakest. So now here, Abram is being tested at his weakest. It says the finite mind of man are inadequate. No, did I do that? No. When sin is deadened, the moral precepts, the wrongdoer does not discern and the defects of his character, nor realize the enormity of the evil he has committed. So when sin continues to deaden our sensitivity to the moral precepts, then we fail to realize, y'all, how big of evil we commit at times. And unless we yield to the convicting power of the Holy Spirit, we remain in partial blindness to our sins. His confessions are not sincere and in earnest. The humble and broken heart, subdued by genuine repentance, will will appreciate something of the love of God from the cost of Calvary. And as a son confesses to a loving father, so will the truly penitent bring all his sins before God as well. And so I'm going to read one more to y'all as well, just to wrap this portion up. It says that day, the longest that Abraham had ever experienced, dragged slowly to its close, while his son and the young men were sleeping, because there were people that went with them. Okay, people went with them to carry the things that was necessary. He spent the night in prayer, still hoping that some heavenly messenger might come to say that the trial was enough and the youth might return unharmed to his mother. But no relief came to his tortured soul. Satan was near to whisper doubts and unbelief, but Abram resisted the suggestion. So listen, let me ask you this question. While he was praying and not getting the result that he wanted to get from God, what kind of things would Satan be whispering into his ears? What kind of things would Satan be whispering in the ear of Abram? Share with me in the comments. What can you think of? What kind of doubtful thoughts would Satan be whispering in the ear of Abram? Share with me that right now in the comment section below. Abram's life succeeds with the same people come into your life for a season, a reason. God sends people to teach others all the time. Sure, they sure do. He sure does. What kind of things would Satan be whispering in Abram's ear right now? Or we're gonna transition and just call him Abraham, since the reading is doing so as well. What kind of things would Satan be whispering in his ear? It's crazy, right? Because remember, Satan was whispering in Christ's ears as well when he was hungry, tired, after fasting for so long, right? 40 days. Don't do it. God is wrong. Right? Don't do it. Because sometimes we got friends that be telling us that, saying, don't do it. Well, hopefully they're telling us the right thing not to do. What else? What else? What else? Y'all. Big things. Big things. Big things. Things that the whole controversy is here for. Big things. Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm waiting, y'all. What kind of things? The enemy whispers these things into your ears all the time. You waited this long for your son and you're just going to kill him? You've given God so much, he will forgive you if you don't do it. Lisa! Oh, you won't get your blessings. You don't got to do this. You don't got to do this. How about, I mean, if God really loved you, he don't love you. He don't love you. If he really loved you, he wouldn't ask you to kill him, right? Right? The same trick that he went to Eve with. Did God really ask you to kill the son he gave to you? Like, he just gonna give it to you to take it away? Isn't that kind of mean? Isn't that kind of unfair? Isn't that unjust? He gonna take your son from you just like that? Nuh-uh, you don't gotta do this. So imagine those things. How do I say? Beating down God's character, right? Beating down God's character. God is love? What kind of love is this? How are he gonna give you this child and then tell you to go kill him? He's not a fair God. Beating down God's character. sowing seeds of doubt in Abram and fear and confusion, because God is not the author of any of those. So he agonized. He agonized on the journey. And I want us to really know that Abram was a real person and he had real feelings. And even though he's a father of faith, it is because of his obedience why he is that way. Because when he came to this particular test, he learned from the other ones. He said, I did it before 2 times. And I came out worse than I was in the beginning. Worse than I was in the beginning. He said, even though, what was Job said? Even though he slay me, yet will I trust him. And so Abram has this attitude of, I'm going to do what God said to do. Obedience is better. Obedience is better. And so we see he went on the way. Even now, he did not murmur against God. Abraham did not say, God, how you going to be like this? He did not murmur against God. We got to be careful what we do when we're upset. In Job, it says, don't sin. It's okay for you to be angry. Just don't sin while you are angry. It says, but strengthened his soul by dwelling upon the evidence of the Lord's goodness and faithfulness. When we are put into a situation, the first thing we do, family, and let me know if I'm not telling the truth, the first thing we do is we get afraid. Then we get angry. And then we want to question why God has us in this situation and how it's going to work out. And what we're going to do to make it work out better. We do not run to look at God's evidence and God's faithfulness to say, you know what? This situation is here. This test is here. This trial is here. God is going to bring me through. He is faithful enough. He has been faithful enough. It said this son had been unexpectedly given and had not he who bestowed the precious gift a right to recall his own. Y'all, because we are given this life, the breath of life that we have every day in our bodies, because we believe it's our own, we don't think God has any right to it. Because if we know that God has a right to it, why are we upset when God decides to take it back? It's his to do as he wills and as he pleases. We are stewards of it. And if we're not taking care of it, does he not have the right to recall it? If you lend somebody your car and they are not taking care of it, don't you have the right to take it back? So if we have the right to take back a physical thing like a car, why does God not have the right to take back the life that he has granted to us? If we're not being good stewards of it, even if we're being a good steward and he decides that he wants to give us a rest, does he not have the right to take it back? We claim that the mountains are his, right? We claim that all these things are his, but yet still when he takes it back, we have a problem with him taking it back. True or true, y'all? Oh my goodness. So it says, then faith repeated the promise. He says, in Isaac shall thy seed be called, a seed numberless as the grain of the sand upon the shore. Isaac was the child of a miracle, and could not the power that gave him life restore it? This is sometimes where our faith falls. This is where Adam fell, family. Not realizing and recognizing that the same God who gave him Eve could have given him another one. You remain faithful to me here, I could give you another one. But if you, oh my goodness. I hope this is making sense. God could give you another one. He could give you another one. If you give me the child I'm asking you for, I could give you not only another one, I could give you 10 more. You will be better off in your obedience than you were in your disobedience. He could give you another one, if not more. But we just are looking at that one thing we have in our hand like it's the only one we will ever have. No, Lord, I want this one. No. I don't want this other job, God. Don't make me leave it. Don't make me leave this job, God. I want this one. And the Lord is like, but that's not where you need to stay. You can't grow here. You can't minister to who I need you to minister to here. You can't change lives here. You can't touch lives here. But I'm comfortable right here, Lord. I don't want to do this. So we have to be careful in our dealings with the blessings that God has given to us. Right? We got to know how to move when he said to move. He said, then faith repeated the promise. We got that already. It says, looking beyond that which was seen, Abraham grasped the divine word, accounting that God was able to raise him up even from the dead. Do y'all know that God could raise the dead? Did you know that? That's a question I'm going to ask you. Did you know that God can raise the dead? God said, if you lay down your life for my sake, you will pick it up again. But if you lose your life on any other account, you ain't going to get that back. When with trembling voice, Abraham unfolded to his son the divine message. It was with terror and amazement that Isaac learned his fate. But he offered no resistance. He could have escaped his doom. Isaac could have ran, y'all. Had he chosen to do so, the grief-stricken old man, exhausted with the struggle of those 3 terrible days, could not have oppressed the will of the vigorous youth, because he was 20 years old. He was a strong man. Okay? But Isaac had been trained from childhood to ready, trusting obedience, and as the purpose of God was open before him, he yielded a willing submission. Yes, y'all, it's important how we raise our children. It's important what we instill in them. It's important for us to be the examples. It does say a whole lot. He said he was a sharer in Abraham's faith, and he felt that he was honored in being called to give his life as an offering to God. How many of us feel it an honor to be called to give our life to God? Or do we feel that the calling to give our life to God is a distraction? It gets in the way of the life that we want to live. It gets in the way of all the goals and dreams that we have. Being called to give our life as an offering to God is unacceptable to many. It says he tenderly seeks to lighten the father's grief and encourages his nerveless hands to bind the cord that confine him to the altar. Then Abram saw a ram caught in the thicket, and quickly bringing the new victim, he offered it in the stead of his son. In his joy and gratitude, Abraham gave a new name to the sacred spot, Jehovah Jireh. The Lord will provide. Listen, y'all. Listen. Oh my goodness. How much more grateful was Abraham at that point that God delivered him? How grateful was Isaac that God delivered him? They were obedient, and they thought it a privilege to consecrate themselves and to give their life to God. It was to impress Abraham's mind with the reality of the gospel, as well as to test his faith, that God commanded him to slay his son. No other test could have caused Abraham such torture of soul as did the offering of his son. God gave his son to a death of agony and shame. Didn't God do the same thing? Didn't he give up Christ? The angels who witnessed the humiliation and soul anguish of the Son of God were not permitted to interpose. They weren't permitted to interfere. As in the case of Isaac, there was no voice to cry, "It is enough," to save the fallen race. The King of Glory yielded up his life. What stronger proof can be given of the infinite compassion and love of God? Y'all, the love of God. I wrote something else here for this week, and it said, God is just and righteous in all his requirements. And then, of course, it came in a statement that says Abraham knew that God was just and righteous in all his requirements, and obeyed all his commandment to the letter. And so too we need to know, not think, y'all. We need to know that God is just and righteous in all his requirements. So if God requires you to give up something, if God requires you to move away from something, if God requires you to go through a test, he is just and righteous in that requirement. He's not going to require something of you that's going to harm you, even sometimes when it look like it. If God brings you to that test, we say it and not even really know what it means. If he bring you to it, he'll bring you through it, right? But we don't even know what that means. Because in the case of Job's test, Job lost his children. He lost them. Sometimes there is no hand to stay stop. There is no hand. And so we lose loved ones. We lose things. We lose the car. We lose the house. We lose the job. We lose the family. We lose things. But God is just and righteous in all his requirements. Sometimes those things are not because of God. It's because of our own actions, right? So we got to be careful not to blame God for what is not his responsibility or his blame. But God is just and righteous in all his requirements. And I want you to continue to say that to yourself and to ask God to help you also to see the path forward that he wants you to travel, to help you to be obedient to all his commandments to the letter. To the letter. It is only through Christ are we going to be able to do that. We cannot do that by ourselves. Whatever it is that God is asking you to give up, he can provide something better. He will never let you give something up and not give you something better. Whatever he is asking you to give up is for your own benefit, and he will provide you something better. Jehovah Jireh. He is our provider. Morning, noon, and evening, y'all. All the time. I pray that you all will feel today God's love. I pray that today you will get closer and closer to him. I pray that today God will mean more to you than he did when you woke up this morning, y'all. Because we want to have a closer relationship with him. We want to have a closer walk with him, right? We want to have a closer walk with him. We want to be able to become the sower of the seeds of truth. Losing your job was one of the hardest things that you had to go through. You asked God to help you move forward from this, and forward is your word for the year. Awesome, Kim. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. But God is just and righteous in all his requirements. He will honor your faithfulness. Be obedient, y'all. Be obedient and faithful. He will honor that. You may not know where the food is coming from today, but he'll provide it today. You don't need to know where the food is coming from tomorrow. He gonna deal with tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Let us deal with today. And that is one of the things that why I was thinking as I do, thinking rapidly, all those thoughts firing through my mind. Make sure you wrap up the day. Wrap up the day. Oh man, wrap up the day. So we talk about wrapping up the day another time. Y'all, I love you all with the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I pray for you as you pray for me. Once again, we pray for all our sick and shut-ins. We pray healing for them. I pray also for like I said, we have a close family friend, a close family member, not a family friend, a close family member that's right now in the hospital as well. And it's kind of serious. So we are being prayerful for that. So just y'all, let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Yes. All been 3 years. Yes, Kim, we will pray. God can heal. God will heal that brokenness, and he'll give you beauty for your ashes, right? He'll give you that. But hasn't he been providing day by day? Hasn't he been providing? And that is where we need to live, in the day by day. We need to live in the experience, live in the moment, praising him for providing the day by day. Ooh, Larissa, yes, sis, definitely. The day by day, praising him for the day by day. Because that's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got, y'all. I love you all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be blessed. Bye, y'all.